Hello, welcome back to Ratropolis. I have to make a confession to you. This isn't my first recording of this episode. I recorded about 10 minutes of, it was probably, about 10 minutes of this episode. That's about right. And then I lost the run. Wave 10, I got overwhelmed, and then I went, you know what? I'm just gonna go eat. At first, when I started the episode, I was like, I'm gonna go eat. Never mind, but then I had already started it, so I was like, oh, but the next run bonus is gonna be gone, and then I'm gonna have to be like, oh, so I may as well just record it, you know? But then I also said if I lose within the first 5 minutes, I'm just gonna go eat something. And, you know, to be fair, was it the first 5 minutes? No, but get off my back, okay? I wanted to go eat lunch. I was hungry. I felt the hunger deep inside me, so I did. It's my YouTube channel. You can't stop me. But yeah, how's it going today? How you doing? Happy Thursday evening. Me, I'm good. Thanks for asking. Coming up on the channel, I don't know if I mentioned, but today I think I'm going to play this game when it releases. I should be playing Monster Train today. There should be videos of that up alongside the Ratropolis. I think, right? I'm probably going to be playing it. Like 99%. Yeah, this is a bad start. I messed up and played one too many grains like this was Leader Plus. But yeah, Stone Shard's coming to a close today. Or not today, tomorrow. Tomorrow should be Stone Shard's final episode. And I should bring Monster Train up. I think I'm going to... Because I have a one-day backlog, right? So I'm probably going to record Stone Shard for tomorrow. And then also record Monster Train and just have it... Pillage? Yeah, I think I take Pillage here. Record Monster Train and just put it up at the same time, basically. That's my plan. I need to get a thumbnail done for it, because I think I'm going to have that game as a series for a long time. The game looks really good. If you haven't seen it, it's a deck building roguelike. I don't know if you know this, but I like that genre. And it looks pretty in-depth. I've been watching a little bit of it here and there. I'm interested, so we're gonna play it. And I'm also probably going to stream it soon after I finish Paper Mario. I'm probably going to spend some time streaming that game as well. I'm not gonna drop Paper Mario midway through or anything like that, but I have plans to play that game on stream as well, so if that sounds cool, go check it out. I'm gonna take the advisor here. Oh! Oh, that's what I like to see. This is what I like to see. Not punished for my mistakes. Thank you, Ratropolis. You're a kind mistress. Holy shit. That's nice. Alright. But yeah, Monster Train, looking good. Game looks pretty fun. I'm gonna put some time into it. At first I was a little, I skipped out on One Step from Eden because that game didn't really call to me. That game was also a deck builder in a sense though. However, this game looks much more my speed, and I'm gonna give it a whirl. You know, I think the big problem with One Step from Eden is that game is really hard to watch. I really had trouble watching One Step from Eden. Like, if you don't know what's going on, even if you're learning it alongside someone, that game is really difficult to watch. And I think that there's something to be said for that with Ratropolis as well. However, if you don't know what's going on with Ratropolis, you can just watch the rats fight and go, look at those fucking dumb rats. We have the money I should be putting into guards. The nuance and the little differences and things like that, if you don't play this game, they don't matter, right? And I still think there's something fun to watch here in watching the rats just kill each other. I have been told by, because I have a group of friends who, not so much anymore, but they used to be watching me stream more or less every night. Like all of them. Some of them still do, but it's, now that I've kind of gotten a bit of a following, they don't have to, if that makes sense. Like, not that they were watching out of obligation. I think it was just to support and also, hang out. I'm not gonna purport to know their motives in watching my stream, but... Whoa, a Barracks at wave 5? Yeah. I want that. But when I switched from, they all pretty much universally were like, yeah, Slay the Spire versus Ratropolis. Ratropolis is way better to watch because we don't know what's going on, right? Take a little drink of water here. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Just filled it up too. The ice is still in there. That's good. I'm gonna take barn, livestock, the wall here, and I think I'll take the tower as well. We have the money, but we're gonna make a bit of a wild play here. I think just 3 steps back, move up. Let's go. Monster Train, I'm not sure how it's going to be. It seems pretty easy for me to watch, knowing very little about it. And it looks like it has a good amount of depth and nuance to it, so I'm interested. That's where I'm at with it, so we're gonna give it a whirl. And if I don't like it, hey, I can play something else. However, if I do like it, hell yeah, right? We can put a bunch of time into it. I can do the same thing I'm doing with Ratropolis, where I'm making videos for it. And then if I really like it, I can stream it. Okay? Right. Also, real quick, want to point out what I did there was... So, I've talked about this. I don't know how much I've talked about this, honestly. But... when you put the wall up in the middle of a wave, the spawn point gets moved back mid-wave. So as soon as that boss spawned, I put the wall up to split the wave from the boss, which is something you can do to give yourself a little bit of an advantage. Also, I want you to tell me how you feel about these random runs instead of playing on a specific rotation, because I have noticed something in particular, and that something is that I have run into the forest like so much, right? I remember this was a problem when I was doing them before too. It was like, man, when's the last time we played the fucking desert? I don't know. But I have no control over it if I'm playing random, right? Whereas if I'm doing a rotation, we can just rotate and play different things. And it's not that hard for me to keep track of like what I'm rotating when, right? I shouldn't be complaining about it too much. Maybe I will go back to rotating, but you know, I'm lazy. Just clicking the random button and going is nice. Like, it's really nice, and I like it. I'm going to remove pillage here, overtaking the house because we're okay on population. We need the ability to draw my military units right now. But yeah, I said we were going to play Iridus, and I lied to you because I did not know about Monster Train until like 3 days ago when it was shown to me in my Discord. And I started watching about it and went, oh, hold the phone. Which I should definitely be on top of things like this a lot more, but you know. I have half my goal. Give me 15 more seconds, please. Thank you. I will take the house, and I might take that steel. I don't know. I talked about this in the last episode, I think, where it's like, yeah, I have a tendency to just skip things that are good because, we do it too much. But also, we do it too much. I can get this steel online within 2 waves, like almost guaranteed. If I remove a card here and buy it, I'd be a fool not to. But then again, but here's the position I find myself in. I'm going to remove grain here, and I'm not going to take the steel. Why not? It's boring. Honestly, like, it's boring. And I feel like I've done enough steals lately that I'm satisfied. So I'm gonna not take it. And that's my final say on the matter. We're doing fine. Like, I'm not, if I were in a, put it like this, if I were in a position right now where it was, if I don't take this steel, I'm going to be overrun within the next 2 waves, then I would take that steel for sure, right? Like, if I was afraid of my chances of survival for the wave 10 fight, I would definitely take it. However, I'm not that afraid of that. I'm gonna go ahead, we're just gonna upgrade, This is the interesting one. You could spam upgrades into militia. I'm gonna put it in a shield rat. And we're going to look out for work, labor, command, visit, any of those. This is my plan to win. The plan to win here is just going to be supercharge a frontline unit and let them crush everything. Right? There's a great argument to be made for putting 1 into guards, however it's a little late for that. So we're just gonna put it in the shield rat, we're gonna upgrade him as well. But yeah, this run is in our current state. We're putting out militia still, which is, oh, hello, armored knight. Not great that we're putting out militia still. You gotta do what you gotta do, of course. But I'm gonna go ahead and remove them now. Okay, that's what's going on with the channel. What's coming up for you. I don't know if I mentioned as well, but I did get a custom YouTube URL set up. youtube.com/c/voyix is now me, which is wild. Like, I was able to just get it. There was nothing to it. It was just like, yeah, there you go, you're set. Literally 2 button clicks. You can only do it when you have 100 subs or more though, so like, that's you guys. Thanks for the subs, dude. Now watch as this boss kills all of my guards because he's too fat. It's actually so sad watching this. I had so many guards built up that I just watched get killed with nothing I can do about it, right? I think that the Fat Boy boss is actually worse for your guards than the other bosses are. Duckling Rider, you know? I don't think so. I think that I honestly don't think so. I've been having trouble getting speed for Duckling Rider lately. I'm gonna pass him. Crazy, I know. I'm gonna do it. So the upgrade over to Shield Rat. We're gonna start building up our Shield Rat stack. Yeah, thanks for 100 subs, dudes. We're actually at like 115 or something like that right now. Cruising towards that next big milestone of 200. It's slow and steady, right? Slow and steady. I'm not making content that's going to experience explosive growth. Although theoretically I am, right? If Monster Train is hyped and does real well. Right? If I'm in front of a new game that does really well, I could see big growth. However, in reality, it probably will not happen that way because Monster Train and pretty much all of these games at this point give out early copies. So there's already videos up on it on YouTube, and there's already people streaming it who got early access to the game because they are actually people. And so what I should be doing is I should be making like, hey, contacts, right? But instead I'm learning about the game like 3 days before it releases and just going, oh yeah, I'm gonna play that. But you know, that's a whole thing. What does it boil down to? I should probably spend more time on Twitter. Ugh, but Twitter. Oh, Twitter. It's such a terrible place. It really is. Okay. We're okay right now. Just gonna take it easy. There's nothing for me to redraw. We need population, our income's slowly building, our cards are okay. We are building out the Forbidden Trade as well. It's gonna cash in for big money soon. We're in a fine position. Shield Rat's up to a 982. We're doing alright. But yeah, nothing new with me. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're hanging in there through these wild times. It's coming towards June. I don't know if that means anything to you. Doesn't really mean anything to me anymore. Time is an illusion. Yeah, I just skipped raise tax there, by the way. I know. I was looking at, I think that my college I'm going to is having some troubles with the coronavirus right now because, I don't know, my reasoning for thinking this is that I took a look today, or no, yesterday I took a look. I was like, hey, I'm registered for classes, but I'm still waiting, because I'm waiting for them to get in contact with me about financial aid. It's like, everything that I've been seeing is like, okay, you filled out the FAFSA, you've done all that you need to do, now you just wait, right? They will contact you with your financial aid offer, you'll get a loan through them to pay for school. But like, it has been 2 months since it's been about a month, right? I think I got that all turned in around this time last month. I filled it out and sent it off. I'm gonna take Butcher here for money. And I have not heard a word. And yeah, it's super weird. Like, it's super weird. I would love if they would get in contact with me so I could see what's going on, right? Because I've also, since I'm going for programming, I've been looking into alternative options, right? I've been self-teaching these past few weeks, and I've been looking into doing a coding boot camp as well. I've seen a few of them that look pretty good, but having the college as like a nice fallback plan is fine with me as well. Ooh, catapult, nice. Nice? Yeah, nice. I think I can just throw that down at the edge of the map there. It's not, like, I'm not going to move beyond this position, so I don't need to tell you how I feel about this goings on here. The catapult will actually help a lot with stopping this from happening to me. And we will remove Potter here. Put on the 5 cards. And another house, if you don't mind. Put on a few more cards. We're looking good. But yeah, I've been exploring my options, figuring out what the hell I want to do. Because it's weird, right? Coding and like coding in general is just kind of strange because it's like, yeah, I could go to college for this, but I could also just like read a few books about it and make a few good projects and send that off as like a, hey, I'm competent, and that'll work almost as well. There's plenty of videos on YouTube of like, yeah, I switched career paths in 3 months and self-taught myself. And like, I don't quite have the drive to do that, I feel like, but I'm working on stuff. I got some ideas that I'm putting into motion here, working on a game. Maybe I'll self-teach a little more Python as well in my free time, I don't know. But there's a lot to do, you know. It's crazy. But my college, I think that I need to send off an email is what I need to do. I need to be like, hey, how am I, like, financial aid? Hello. And also I need to see, like, because I've heard that they are reducing the cost of tuition. Shieldmaster, since I am going in on Shield Rat here, I should probably take Shieldmaster. Yeah. We're going in on Shield Rat. I'm buffing him up to the extreme. So I shall. And then we just want to make sure I play out the good ones. True Market's good here. Almost makes me sad I didn't take Duckling Rider. And I can take the Sparrow Nest, you know? We're getting to the point where I wouldn't mind taking a few bonus to defensive building options, like a shooting range, for example. We have the space for it. Place that building down so I have a 4 square open. But yeah, I probably need to just send off an email today, like, hey, what the hell's going on? Am I paying full price for online schooling? Because like I can get this elsewhere as well, you know. What's going on here? But if they're gonna offer it to me at like a significantly reduced price, I might rethinking going to college, you know, because like, holy shit. We'll see what the pricing is, right? I'll have to see how I feel about it. See if I can get some good loans as well. But that's the big thing that I was doing yesterday, right? I try to make sure I'm doing at least one thing every day that feels, yeah, I messed it up. It's been a while since I messed that one up. Do you get bonus accountant gold from that? I couldn't tell. It looks like you actually do get 500 from it. No accountant bonus. But yeah, if you need to go to, like, do you need to go to college is a question that is answered pretty much entirely based on what you want to do. Like, you can't be a self-taught doctor. I mean, you can be a self-taught doctor, you just gotta, like, you do it kind of like, in a back alley somewhere and not in a hospital. Don't self-teach yourself doctoring. It's not gonna go well. Buddy, what are you doing? Look at how strong he is with the advisor. Oh my goodness, he's fighting. He's not fighting very well, but he's fighting. I could use card removal here. Immigration. Oh, I'll take immigration, actually. Plus 10 population. Sure. If you're a back alley doctor, you're probably just you're probably more making money from the organs you sell from your patients that you cut out of them, and less from the actual practice of doctoring. Or you could be, of course, a doctor like Dr. Dre. No one can stop you from being Dr. Dre. Well, Dr. Dre might stop you with like cease and desist letters, but you don't have to listen. Just keep going. What's he gonna do? Cease and desist you? What am I talking about? We're 20 minutes into this run. What am I talking about? I don't know. Personally, I think that these videos are better anyway when it's me more relaxed and like this, and not so much me like, oh, I must win or else. Which I'm not like a must win or else sort of player, I feel like, but you know, I get a little, when the win streak gets up there, I'm like, I wanna preserve it. This run though, I'm glad I didn't take steal. This one's been pretty chillin', pretty relaxed. That early Barracks is super weird. It's not often that you get something like this. But like, these shield rats are probably the strongest shield rats I've ever had. Did that thing just miss? I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Did my sparrow just miss? Huh. Weird. But yeah, run overall pretty straightforward. Just take things that are good. In population down. I could take Doomsdayer. I will not, but I could. Like, I could take it because Doomsdayer, I've had so many things that are like, I've gotten both of the wave time increases, right? That's why I could. However, I will not. But yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. You know, it's like I should know what I'm doing, but I don't really know what I'm doing. I think I know where I want to go, but I've got to apply myself and get there at this point. Which I am doing. I think that I'm taking the proper steps to figure out what the hell I'm doing with my life. You know? It's a weird time. It would be... I think I would be a little more... I think I would be less weirded out about what I'm doing and like what's going on if it wasn't like, hey, by the way, you can't go outside. I think that's kind of what's been throwing me off lately is the whole like, oh yeah, by the way, I can't leave the house. And like that's coming to a close, but also is it coming to a close? We're closing in on like, you know, I don't know. Is it coming to a close? I don't think so. But I am not an expert, so whatever the experts think, I'm willing to go along with. That's my hot take. Whatever, I'll just go along with whatever the experts say. This goes back to my conspiracy theory, which is that I don't give a fuck about conspiracy theories. I just believe whatever the experts tell me. And if you want to go, oh, sheep. Sure, dude, you got me. I'm a sheep. Instead of, I just go with whatever the people who are actually paid to know things say. Instead of, hey, I read this on reddit.com/r/thedonald that the world is actually controlled by lizard people, although that one's real. Sorry, I didn't mean to give you an example of a conspiracy theory with one that I actually believe. Let me try that again. Also, I checked out the Donald recently. That subreddit is just like closed. It's very strange, I think, but like there hasn't been a post there in 2 months. Every single post is locked. Like it's over. I wonder if they went somewhere else. I feel like they had to, right? But also, I don't know, it was very strange. I was like, oh, I wonder, I haven't checked here in a while. Because now that they are quarantined, they do not get to have their posts appear on the front page. And, you know, it's very strange. Reddit's a weird place. I have been offered this like every time. Not that I'm complaining. This being house gold or leader level up. No, house gold, yeah, house gold or leader level up, right? I'm looking for some card removals. I want to get rid of these worst shield rats. But no rush, I guess. We're just kind of chilling. Yeah, at this point steel will kill me because I will just do arm infinites and then lose because I don't play any units. Same shit. I have closed the games between last episode and this episode, so I have no, like, this doesn't go into a, well, my hypothesis is continued to be correct or anything like that. However, my god, we're playing a lot of the forest, right? I feel like the random does just favor the forest for some reason. Right, it feels like we're playing so much of this map. We can put a 668 down, there's no reason not to. It's not like I'm getting close to population capped. I could even upgrade this guy. I'm gonna upgrade Forbidden Trade though, and then we're gonna cash this in soon for a lot of money. I'm gonna cash this in. It's gonna give me the money I need to play the rest of the run, I'm pretty sure. Feature? Territory expansion? Legendary cards all suck. Teacher does not do much for me. But territory expansion doesn't do much for me either. I'm gonna take teacher. Sure. We're going to cash this bad boy in here. Yeah, that should be enough money for the run. And we're just gonna pump out as many of these 21 130 shield rats as I can. Building advisor, please. Woodcutter's fine. And we're chilling. Mostly. I need to remove 2 cards and then we're chilling. I need to remove second shield rat and dead immigration. And then we're chilling. Forgot to own that. My mistake. But we're mostly chilling here. Our boys are strong. Right? You get this guy up to a 23 138 and he's gonna do great work. He's gonna really kill it here. And plus the guards are getting a little bit of benefit from the arm I picked up. Like, we're looking good. I can't quite spam through redraws right now, but that's okay. Our boys are very confused. I need more... I would like more shoe markets, honestly. Put down more of these things. Removal, please. Thank you. I want to remove the dead immigration first, and then we remove the shield rat, and then we remove one other thing, and we're looking okay. That in for 500 gold, why not? AoE archers are going to do a number on me, of course. They always do, especially if you're a melee heavy build like this. But what can you do? Look at this melee we got going on here. The Armor Knight, he's doing good work, I gotta be honest with you. I'm kind of surprised. I didn't really expect to really want to hold on the Armored Knight this long, but he's kind of tearing it up. And if I was drawing this hand every single time, we would have a 100% victory chance. Like, no doubt in my mind. If I was drawing Arm, Guards, Armored Knight, Forbidden Trade, Shield Rat every single cycle, we would win this run in not very much time. Like, we would have already won. Not already won, but we would be in a strong spot. What do you got for me today, Merchant Man? What is it? 2 Armored Knight. Another Barracks? 2 raise taxes. You remember when I passed on raise tax? Take it this time. I don't see a reason to pass on it. We have the money. It should allow me to redraw as fast as I want to here. Should. Keyword there. We'll see. This is our last real scary wave, I think. Well, 28 and 29 could be problematic as well. However, I think that with this, what did I just get? Am I insane? How do I forget things like this so fast? Raise tax, it's literally in my hand. We have the money to play out as many units as I need to now, I believe. Gotta get this hand. This is another hand that's just a free win. Duplicate a card? No. Alright, if I can remove like 3 more cards, we win for sure. Blacksmith, sure. 32, 146. Buddy. Our Armored Knights are having trouble. Holy shit. I'm sorry, I was very shocked. I just saw an Amazon delivery truck go down my road at like probably 70 miles an hour. That's gonna be my estimate. He was going about 70 out there. And the thing is, he's going 70 miles an hour, and as I've said, he's got about a quarter mile. No, he's driving about a 1/10 of a mile before he's at a stop sign. Is he gonna stop in time? I don't know. I didn't hear a tire squealing and then a loud bang, so I'm gonna guess that he stopped, but I don't know. You never know with situations like this. AoE archers over here. God, I took this shield rat so long ago. Yeah, I think the AoE archers, I think the way that these guys work is they literally just shoot arrows that do damage to everything on the tile. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. I'm like almost certain that's what's going on there. Which is interesting, right? I would say it's interesting. I should be putting this on the right side. Yeah, we're way strong. No, we got this one in the bag, though. I feel like this episode was like 20 minutes of just me rambling. I don't even remember how it was. And then here we are. And that's just kind of the way that these runs are, though, isn't it? 107 population. I've been kind of cutting it closer and closer lately on the population front. I've been like, these runs have been a lot lower on population than some of them. Although I feel like about 107 is a good number to be at. Like in this area, with the path that I'm taking for the events, which I still, God, I haven't put that event guide up. What am I doing? I've been talking about that for like, actually 2 months now. Oh yeah, it'll be up soon. I've started it. I'm a fool, man. I should have that shit out there. It's been sitting next to me for all this time. I'm just gonna draw a shitty flowchart image and put it somewhere, I think. I think that's what I'll do. No, I just use this? No, I got 10 seconds. Look at this, these are like 4 shield rats just ripping these guys apart though. I don't know how many shield rats are actually over there. I can't tell from here. But it's a small amount. I'm taking it easy. We got flanked, holy shit. I'm being hit with the pincer move. Remember when I hit them with the pincer move a few episodes ago? And by a few episodes ago, I mean like 20 episodes ago probably. Maybe more than 20 episodes ago, I don't know. That's Barracks, so this will be our final shield rat look. My boys are 39,170 from 2 Barracks over the course of the run. Pretty good, I would say. Pretty good. I'm happy with the Barracks pick up early on. It used to be one of the best ways to win the game always, was taking that early Barracks. I have not seen them that often though. Let's just prepare for the worst here. Is the owl the worst? You know, he could be. Right? Because we are a melee army, so when we get up to him, he's just gonna peck away. Any gold here? It is the owl. He, like, no matter how much health I give these shield rats, I think they do just get one shot by this armor, or by this owl. So we shall see. Can melee defeat Mr. Owl? I don't know. Legitimately, I don't know. Yeah, I think the big thing here is the shield master, right? I think that's the big thing helping out a lot there. Shield master's just kind of not letting them, like they're blocking everything, right? Yeah, all right. Dude, that's like 7,000 health. Holy moly! Hey, we did it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like, subscribe if you would like to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.